everyone, welcome to Crochet Day by Day. My name is Nadej if you're new here, and today we're gonna make some chunky blankets. Like chunky blankets. I'm sure for some of you, you might remember last year it was kind of a thing. These giant jumbo hooks came out from Furls Crochet, and they've existed for a long time, but they got, for me, it seemed like pretty popular last year. So I decided to get some of this Bernat blanket extra thick, because some of the patterns had that. And I didn't really like the pattern, so I made up my own. My cousin decided, well, let me just back up a little bit. I went ahead and put the blanket that I made up for sale on my Etsy, and my cousin was like, hey, can I have that? I was like, yeah. So she actually bought it for me, and she liked them so much that she wants some more. This one behind me, I did yesterday. However, I've already filmed this whole intro and everything, but when I realized that I actually don't have enough yarn, I had to start over. So that's what we're doing today. So what I'm going to do here is take you along with me while I make this, and I'm also going to leave the pattern for you down in the description. I am doing something a little different, so I can like just write the pattern down. It's all down there for you. Yesterday I said you needed 5 of these. You actually need 6 for this pattern. Now these sadly are not cheap. Find them on sale. Find them in a bundle on Joann. I will link what I can for you down below. Also where to find like the jumbo hooks. This suggests using a 25mm. I'm actually going to use a 30mm, but a 25mm would work. The blanket is going to be about 5 by 5, but it will stretch because it's so heavy. So finish 5 by 5 with use. It'll probably get, you know, stretch a little bit more. So all of that will be down below for you, so you can make your own if you'd like to do so. I will, of course, take you along with me as I make it, let you know what you're going to need. It's just 6 of these, your giant hook, and that's it. There's no needle. We're going to sew in everything with our fingers because that's how big it's going to get. And I think that's it. Let's go ahead and get started. Oh, that's one thing. I was working on this last night, and it did take a couple of hours because I was trying to figure out the pattern. Had to undo it. But I think this will go a little bit faster. I want to say it's going to take around 2 to 3 hours in one sitting, if you're going to do it in one sitting, okay? Otherwise, it's pretty quick. Stretch before you start, because this is a whole different motion than this. So, if you want to stick around, hang out, watch this, then go make your own. Everything is for you down below. And we'll meet up at the end when these are complete. Oh, and by the way, this yarn is not in the store, so I had to order one. I don't know when that's gonna get here, but we have 6 of these, so let's go ahead and make it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I love you so much. Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, here we are at my creation station / yarn nest. I forgot to mention that this is actually a really, really simple and easy pattern. If you know how to do the moss stitch, that's all this is. Making a foundation row and then rows of the moss stitch. So it's pretty simple. You can make it up on your own if you want to. Do what you're gonna do, but it is just a moss stitch. Of course, everything will be down below. I'm curious if I think I might need to make a blog so I can provide you guys with free patterns and tutorials, which I will be having those coming up here soon, but I'm just not sure which platform to use. So if you guys have a suggestion on what I should use, let me know down in the comments, because I just really like doing this. I like helping you guys too. So if you have any questions by the time you watch this, I just keep talking. Let me know in the comments. I'm happy to help you with that. And that's it. Let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to start with a chain of 45, and we're going to do a single crochet starting in the second chain from the hook all the way across. And I'll just put all the instructions on the screen here for you. Okay, so let's get into it. moving on to my next ball, and I wanted to just show you what I'm gonna do. So I am going to do a single crochet, and okay, yeah, this is gonna be a little longer, but that's all right. So we're gonna do a single crochet in the chain space. This is the tail that I have, but don't worry, we're gonna leave it in, so don't worry. And I'm just gonna take my new yarn, put it on my hook, finish the single crochet, and just pull that a little bit tighter and continue with the pattern. Hopefully you're using the same color. If not, to change colors at the end of the row, like if you want to make a striped chunky blanket, you just change at the end of a row, and that should be pretty simple. But that's how I'm adding a new ball, as I'm finishing the single crochet when I'm adding it. So when it comes up again, I'll show you, because I'm on ball 2 and we have 6 total. It's definitely a new day. I've had to take a little bit of a break, but we're close to done. I have 2 left, and I figure we might as well continue. I just wanted to pop in here and let you know while the rest of this footage is going to be in a different outfit, and then I'll show you how we're gonna finish it off and also how to weave in the ends, and then we'll have a blanket. Okay. Voiceover coming in for this part because, well, first, Ruby has decided that this blanket is now hers, and there was a lot of background noise, so I figured I would just come over your ears here or come through your ears and describe what's going on. But first, let's give Ruby her minute while she refuses to turn over the blanket. So what we're going to do here is basically just
weave the ends in as you would with a needle, a yarn needle, but we're using our fingers instead. So we're going to weave in and out, and because this is a variegated yarn, I'm trying to make sure that I'm matching up the color so that it doesn't stand out so much. I don't think it would matter, but we just want to weave in and out and back and forth at least 3 times, 2 times, depending on what you have here, to make sure that the blanket doesn't come undone. I'm just showing you here the end of the blanket, and in a minute you'll be able to see what it looks like when we're weaving in the ends in the middle of the blanket.
Alright everyone, I really hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. This pretty much is pretty quick. It's a really easy pattern, I hope. If you have any questions, definitely let me know down below. I'm happy to answer those for you. And remember that the blanket is going to stretch out, so, you know, it's pretty tight right now, but you'll get those holes. The more that you use it, the more you stretch it out. It's going to stretch out. It's a nice, you know, heavy, light blanket. Just a throw blanket, a decorative blanket, a blanket that you want to make because you got a bunch of those thick, chunky Bernat extra thicks and you don't know what to do with it, so maybe you'll do this with it. But as I mentioned at the beginning, I will have the pattern details down below. Feel free to stop and start as you need to for this video. You can speed it up or slow it down in the settings. Also pause, go back, and copy paste the pattern down below. It's not anything special, it's just a moss stitch, so you know, have fun with that. I hope you enjoy making your own thick chunky blanket, and if you do, tag me down below in the comments, or no, tag me on socials like on Instagram. I think you can do it on my Facebook too. I will be a little bit more active there. And I do have a lot coming up for you guys in May, so If you like this type of content, you want to see more from me, definitely subscribe. Comment down below if you have any questions. Let me know what you'd like to see from me in regards to any types of tutorials. I do have a lot of that coming up for you guys. And yeah, just definitely like, comment, subscribe. Don't be afraid. I love talking with you guys in the comments. I really do. I love it. It's so much fun. You guys are wonderful and awesome. I really hope that you know that. You're amazing. I really do appreciate you, and I hope you're having a super fantastic, wonderful day today. And of course, as always, if you are sticking around, I will see you next time.